Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Cody Taplin, owner of Pine Straw Ranch. I hosted a local C-tier here in Eastover, South Carolina called Bogeys at Pine Straw Ranch on New Year's Eve, December 31st. This is Tal Wembaki teeing off first. He's going to park hole one. Hole one's approximately 220 feet with OB on the left, deep, and OB on the right. This is Kevin Allison. He's going to opt for the forehand and put it right up to the basket. This is Ben Stiles. He's opting for the backhand. And Ben's going to find the bush, but he's pin height. He's pretty close, but it could be a little awkward. This is Zach Swanson. He's from Michigan. He's going with the high forehand, and he's going to find himself on the right side flirting with the OB. And that's an awkward putt. Ben making it look easy. So Zach's going to drop a stroke on the card here. Take the only 3 while the rest of the card takes 2s. This is hole 2. Playing uphill with OB on the right, those flags, along with that wood line right there. There is OB long fence. There's an optional drop zone we also just flew over. Could be a tough one. Tal throws a great forehand, very committed. Same with Kevin Allison. He's very good at those flip-up forehands. And Ben's going to find the gap as well. End up on the right side a little bit. Zach turns that over a little bit. An unfortunate kick. He's going to kick OB. He is going to opt for the drop zone. Unfortunately, he's going to have a long putt for bogey. Tal gets a little bit of a roll here. That's going to be a double bogey for Zach. Ben with a good birdie look. And that's going to be a bogey for Tal. And the birdie for Kevin Allison. We got hole 3 here. Approximately 220 feet downhill. It's a tight, technical kind of tunnel. It's got OB, deep, driveway, and beyond. And OB on the left if you really get a bad kick. We got Kevin up first, trying to get the turkey.
Yeah.
And he throws that about perfect.
Yeah.
And Ben's going to throw another good one. Tal's going to opt for the left side. I think that's the easiest way to get through the trees. Zach's going to start that off a little right. Get a decent kick. End up pretty far in the fairway. He gives it a good bid, but a little high, and that's going to be flirting with the OB. Unfortunate miss from Ben. Zach for par. Good save. Tal cleaning up his 2. And Ben's going to clean up par while Kevin taps in for his birdie. This is hole 4. This is about 450 feet, par 4, uphill. This is the landing zone right here. This is where you want your drive to be. We got OB right on the flags here as well, as the OB left off the tee. Kevin's going to go with that forehand. He's going to play extra safe here, and looks like he's going to end up on the right side a little bit. Tal's going to play on the safe side as well and get a pretty big skip. He's going to be on the right side there as well. Oh, just kidding. He's rolling out to the middle.
That's such a good rollout.
And Ben's going to saw that off a little more than he wanted to. He's going to be in the woods a little bit. And Zach's going to throw a more committed line. That's going to be more where you want it.
Right where I want to be.
As you can see, Ben's in the woods, and that's what happens when you get in the woods over there. Zach trying to get up and down for birdie. And that's going to be flirting with the OB line on the right. And this shot is pretty much half over OB. So if he hits a tree at all, he's out of bounds. He made it through. He's got a putt to save par. Tal trying to get up and down for birdie here. Throws a really good shot. It's going to be a little short.
Good line.
Kevin opts for the forehand and gets a nice little skip up to the basket. And that's a good putt from Zach. Ooh, and that's going to be a par for Tal. And that's a great par save from Ben. And a quiet birdie from Kevin Allison there. He's now 4 for 4. Hole 5 going through a double mando there. This is about 160 feet, kind of a hyzer to the left, but you do want it to start off kind of straight. And Kevin's just going to keep it low, which helps kind of keep it straight. And that's a great shot. And that's a committed shot from Zach, another great shot. And Tal chooses to put a little anhyzer and height on it so that it fades out left. Perfect shot.
That's okay. I didn't know what it would do.
And Ben does a nice smooth backhand right up to the basket as well. Ben's going to be farthest out. Ooh, unfortunate miss. Tal for birdie. And Kevin to clean up 5 in a row. Hole 6, we've got OB on the left, that teardrops with the OB on the right behind the basket. This one's tough. It's got a few gaps. The most common gap is the left forehand that you're going to see most of these players take. The gap I just flew up is the middle tight gap, and there is a sneaky backhand hyzer as well. Kevin throws really nice through the gap, gets the skip you need. He's trying to go 6 for 6. And Zach takes that same gap, committed hyzer with his metal flake max. That's going to be a putt as well. And Tal throws a very different shot. That's a slower disc. As you can see, it doesn't get to the right as fast, and he's going to be flirting with it. And Ben tries the slower disc as well, hits a tree, but kicks inbounds. And now that shot's leaking out of bounds, and that is a good tree. Zach for birdie. Ooh, and that's got to sit down. That's going to flirt with the OB, but just barely stay in. Ben to save par. That's an unfortunate bogey. And that's 6 for 6 for Kevin. A good par save from Zach. And a good birdie from Tal. That's a tough one to get with a slower disc, in my opinion. We got hole 7 going uphill. Got OB fence on the right and OB left pink flags. This one about 280 feet, but really plays closer to 320 because of the uphill. And that's a shank. That's straight out of bounds. So Kevin's going to ruin his streak there. And he's going to have to fight to save bogey. Tal throws a very committed hyzer.
Get in it.
And that's going to be a putt. Zach throws a very committed hyzer as well. I believe that's going to be a putt. This is Ben's type of shot. Hard to see where that finished. So this is Kevin throwing 3 after the OB, and that's going to kick OB as well. So this is Kevin, unfortunately, again, still out throwing 5. And that's going to be a 6. That's not how you want to end your streak. Ben's going to hit a tree and leave himself a tough putt for par. That's a good birdie from Zach. And that's going to be a bogey for Ben. Great birdie from Tal. On to the next one. We got the swing set hole. This is hole 8, approximately 200 to 210, and it is elevated. So as you can see, it's up on a platform. This one can be really tough if you get under the beam or really close to it.
I love it. Nice. It's Zach and Ben.
And Zach's going to opt for the forehand here, and he kind of shanks that, but gets through the trees. Backhand's the more traditional line here, because you do want to be on the left side of the basket. Ben not getting through. And that's not what you want to do after a 6. So Kevin's going to try to get up and down to save the par. This is going to be a tough one. Ouch. And so he's going to have a tough putt for bogey there. And this can be a tough layup. But the best place to lay up is in the chains, and Ben does that. Good effort. Kevin for bogey. And that's a great save. That can get out of hand quick if you don't make that. Unfortunate miss from Tal. Zach's going to save the par there. Tal is on the wrong side of the basket and makes it a little more elevated on this right side. That's a great putt. Hole 9, this one's approximately 265 to 270. Plays a little bit longer because it does have an uphill. But it is a tight gap to start. Kind of finishes out in a little bit more of an open field with some younger pines. And Ben's going to get a nice second kick to kind of stay somewhat close to the fairway there, but not what he wanted. And Tal didn't quite get as far as he needed as well. He'll be able to give it a long bid with the backdrop.
On the edge.
Zach likes it. Kevin looking to recover.
It's a stroke. Yep.
I think he's going to find himself on the left side. I think Ben put a little too much anhyzer on that one. That's normally kind of his bread and butter. And a very technical shot from Zach to miss those trees. But he fights up and he'll have a look to save par. Tal's going to give this a long bid. Find himself right under the basket. That's okay. And Ben trying to save par there. That's going to be an unfortunate bogey. And this is Kevin for birdie.
Going back here?
A good par save from Zach. Par from the bunch beside